The latest release from Memory Box is full of treasures. All kinds of new dies, styles, and brand new stencils.
Yeah, up at the top is a stencil. We'll start right there because I made so many samples. I think there's 25 stencils. I have this happy stencil piece here, and to get that cool image I used golden pearl mica flakes, and it's all textured. So you take your
palette knife
right here, this is the one I like to use, so they all tend to work great, and then you lay it over and you put your mica and just rub it on, and then you pull it up, let it dry, and that's what you get. Fabulous, huh?
Way cool.
The birthday is from this birthday die, which when you die cut it, you get this large image. I trimmed the paper and taped the die right to it, so I basically didn't have to do any cutting. And when you're done, tons of letters to play with, happy. Of course, as many times as you die cut it, you get all those extra letters. So I just kept all the birthday stuff there, and that is something to play with later. How much fun's that? And when you die cut it, you get the big piece with the happy birthday, happy. And on this one, I took this piece and I just sprayed it. I misted the piece like this without the foam dots behind it. I misted it with some Lindy Stamp Gang, and I like to use Color Shine too from Heidi Swap because they both have a lot of glitter. And you pull it up and look. Now I thought that was just cool as it is, but I'm going to lay that on that for a final. Now what I'm working with all this craft lately, the Basic Gray has the new Capture album, or I don't know how new it is now, but it has a pocket in it. And so this is the pocket. This is the piece. It's a pocket with this square 8x8. So I put that in, and I've been playing with those. And that's going to go in my pocket. I can't decide what to do. There's so much fun. This right here is the daisy die. It's called Precious Daisy. You're going to see that around because I went crazy cutting those. Here's the birthday. See how the birthday piece comes out like that from the piece? Or I'll show it right here. And now what I wanted to do, I mean, I could lay it there, but you can also double layer them and have the shadow. Doesn't that look good, Scott?
Oh, wow.
And oh, and here, I love this one too. This is the Celebrate, where I did the same thing, just took my ink, which I used, oh my goodness, you have to get this, Studio 490 by Wendy Vecchi, embossing paste. Look at that shine. Isn't that awesome?
Wow, looks like a piece of metal.
Now, it's precious, right? I don't know where I'm going to put it, but you could do the whole sleeve and cut them out, the whole stencil, and have all those together. These are great. She's got the different colors, and I'd recommend all of them. So here's the just different samples using this Happy Birthday die where I've layered it with some card behind it. And you know, how happy is this, the new papers with all the cool stripes on it. And CHA is coming up this weekend, and I did notice this, the more companies have those fun papers behind it. Here's another one where I inked it up and I used the new die with the rooster. I put 3 little roosters here, and like as a last moment I found this little tag die I wanted to put down here. Otherwise I probably would have popped it up a little. But I love these roosters. They're so much fun. And here's the die. There's Precious die where I layered 2 right here using craft and some this paper is by Cosmo Cricket. It's the designer paper, and she's got some new ones coming out again. And then I'm going to put another one right there, which I have a dot of glossy accents for a center. But most of these centers, I use things like My Mind's Eye and put those in the centers, or Prima has them. You know, I know you have a million enamel dots in your stash. You put some glossy accents and you're going to get a nice shine like it's an enamel piece. That's this die. Precious Daisies gets you the 2 pieces, and you can glue them together or you can use them separately. Maybe you want to get your favorite glue like I do. I love Elmer's, and I also love Crafter's Pick. I just put glue all over it, and then of course a lot of stickles, and sprinkle them on
everything. That bow is incredibly delicate.
It is. It's very, very delicate, but that's going to look beautiful on birthday cards. Over here we have some tags where I just did some little samples, die cut them. I don't have it here, but you know those little stamps that have, you roll through all the different words from American Crafts typically. Dear Lizzie is this one, and I stamped onto that. But also, I liked these Tim Holtz. Look how perfect those little words will go right in there. So that's a little word there. Oh, and on this one I used the destination word right there. And then I ink the edges. I ink most of my edges with the Prima chalk, fluid chalk, because it's really got a lot of pigment in it. And these so far haven't dried out. I love them. Here's another sample of this label die. Over here we have a stencil. This is the stencil right here. And I did this piece with the stencil. I used I'll show you what I used. Molding paste up here, mixed in with some metallic Martha Stewart ink, and I palette knifed it. And sometimes it has white because I want to fill in with another shade. And over here I used a art anthology with a little bit of metallic ink, and I sprinkled on some distress stickles. Okay, that was here and that was here. And you can tell sometimes it depends on how thick the inks you're using. Sometimes you're going to get a blobby image, sometimes it's going to be clear. That's just a background for you to add your fun to, and then add a little tag. And over here I used this Honeycomb stencil.
Love that.
This is just with the paint, and this is with the paint mixed with the molding paste. So you get a totally different look, but it doesn't matter, because if you're going to add your stuff on it, you're like, oh, it didn't work perfectly. You'll never know. And put die cut your favorite papers with the new label die. Over here we have a horse. It's called the Trotting Pony. Horse Love, you get that? You like that?
Yeah.
And then there's a brown one, which I would normally ink the edges. And all these cards right here are with the Simple Stories Valentine's collection. What I wanted to say is, you know, I like to sometimes use Simple Stories, and sometimes I like to go real vintagey. So what I did is I took the cards, I want to show you, I'm just covering up images and going to make them my own. You know, instead of just taking the image and using it in your project life or whatever, just add your own little accent to it and really make it special. Like here, the story of us has now become life, and happy is now over the love. And this is just a plain one because these cards are two-sided. And now you just put your own little love here. And that was so fun to do because I put rub-ons behind it, the Tim Holtz rub-ons, and then I took some black letters and put that over there. And I inked the edges. So it is, you know, your own little artwork. And here I put a little, is there anything there that I'm going to cover up? Yeah, right like that. And these are two of them. But a lot of fun. Now let's get to the dies. All right, Scott, now let's see some of these dies.
Well, as you can see, we've got the hearts to start off with. These are all thin steel dies, as you see, and they're made in the USA. So I'm just going to keep adding them as we go along because there's well over 100 to look at. But it gives you kind of a idea what's going to come in your box when you shop.
Wow, is that butterflies on the hearts?
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
What a fabulous idea.
There were too many to play with.
Let me go back this
Oh,
way.
boy.
Happy birthday, and there's more labels, swirls. Now you're going to find these all at Blue Moon Scrapbooking. Now remember, at Blue Moon we ship orders that are over $50 for free. No special codes required.
What's that
Happy
say?
birthday. Look
Happy
how delicate
birthday.
that is. Now who wouldn't want to have a card that's out on the front? Even if it's a plain paper, you're like, whoa, look at that. How'd you do it?
You know, that's true.
I mean, look, how many people know the details about scrapbooking and all the tricks like we do? Most people receive the card and go, wow, how'd you do that? And who doesn't like to hear that, right?
Yeah.
And we've got on the detailed page, and the detailed page is when you click on the picture, the dies that go together, so you can put them together. Some of them are pretty obvious, and you really don't need any help, but in case you do, obviously, look at that. Hey,
Go together like the bottom two. Go together.
Well, let's move over here. We've got some wild feathers.
I'm going up at that box.
I know.
Love
When are you going to do
that
that box? We want to see the box. We want to see the box. Look at that butterfly.
I didn't even think of that.
How cool.
And I love the feathers.
Well,
okay, where are you going? Stencils
We're
here?
going to go stencils. These are brand new. The detail is incredible on these. Snowflakes.
And since it's snowing everywhere, I was like, you're going to need the snowflakes. Now.
Absolutely.
Because winter just started.
And again, there's so many different mediums you can include with your stencils now. It's not like you can just dab your paint on
Well,
it.
that's what happened to me. I started stenciling, and I had to go with the flow of stenciling.
Look at that detail there, huh?
But as you well, as you see here in a little bit, there's a lot of flowers, and that's another day, but I can't wait to try all these flower petals.
And these, I don't know if you're noticing, they've got a little place where you can hang them, which
Right.
is really comes
Right.
in handy, you know?
It is. I've already clipped mine together.
And there we go. And moving up to the Poppystamps, which is a sister company. Cute little bunnies, larger bunny. Can I go like this, like we were doing? Okay,
yeah.
great.
And we can see a couple.
At a time. Love the cats.
Oh, yeah. A lot of bunnies.
A lot of bunnies. Cattle.
And don't forget the rooster. I kept the rooster out.
How about a fire hydrant? Take you back to
We need a dog.
New
I
York
noticed there's
City.
no dog with the fire hydrant.
Well, they have dogs. We've got dachshunds and Labradors already, so that just comes together.
I'm trying to get that on.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
That's so cute. So you said when you blow up the image, what were you talking about?
That you've got the related, you know, which dyes go together. In
Or
case,
if the stamp
Yeah.
stamp matches it?
Yeah, so if you're confused. And that's also got our wish list feature as well. So let's move these like this. Can I do that?
See, now that's the same as that flower,
Oh,
the
boy.
butterfly.
I
Now
just
those
love that.
butterflies all don't go together. I mean, that's...
These two do.
Those two do.
Yeah.
And there's a butterfly edge.
There's a border, or maybe... Which way does it go? Oh, no, it goes like that, doesn't it?
Right.
And I think I missed some under this pile. Don't let me forget to get those. That's all those. I think there was... Oh, the
Milk
the
cotton?
buttermilk carton without the butterfly. Now, who doesn't want a piece of chocolate coming?
Well, see, now that makes you have to get the butterfly so that you can glue it on.
Right.
Yeah, that'll look good.
Got these delicate stems.
Oh, I'm not getting up there.
Hmm?
Just right here.
Oh, okay. Stay right here. Shoots and stalks and stems and coral.
And then branches. Look at the clouds. I don't know how. I tried to organize these, but
Those are way fun. Rings, variety of sizes. And you know, there's so many good detailed chipboard from Blue Fern, etc., that you can tie in with your paper die cuts to give you that, you know, you got a various looks. Now, who doesn't need that? Come on.
there's a couple sizes of tools. Did you get to the tools? Oh, here they
Oh,
come.
Yeah, here come the tools.
Or they're different tools. Yeah.
Different tools, right. Saws, and how about some pumps?
Hold on. We didn't go up here for all the flowers. 'Cause
Oh.
this is the good part. I mean, it'll be good when you get to working on it.
All right. Go this way or
sure.
go that way? Here, go this way.
Okay.
There we go. And we've got lots of blossoms, as you see, and leaves,
So
and
pick up
drops.
some blossoms and buds and some stems and some leaves.
And then you can just put these in a container to the side, right?
And
then
just
we
put them
can-
all together, and it's
It's way
yeah,
fun.
way fun.
A lot of the vagabond whirling through the house here lately. Can I go right here?
Yep.
Okay. And we've got some more trees. I love that one.
Ooh.
Very nice. So the selection is great. Add your favorite papers. Grab your favorite mediums. Make sure you've got some paste so you can have fun with those stencils. And it's easy to fill up your Blue Moon card.
Definitely.
And when you get it, you're going to run to your die cutting machine. So have fun.